He preached holiness, until students found this. At midnight, the chapel bell at University of Cape Coast rang 3 times. No one was supposed to be inside the university chapel at that hour, except Reverend Daniel Mensah, the beloved university chaplain known for his fiery sermons about purity, discipline, and living holy in a sinful generation. Students respected him, parents admired him, lecturers trusted him, but that night, everything changed. Alma, a third-year journalism student, sat hidden behind the choir stand with her phone recording. She wasn't there by accident. For weeks, rumors had spread across campus about late-night meetings between the chaplain and certain female students. Most dismissed it as gossip created by bitter students who hated church rules. Alma almost believed that too, until her roommate disappeared from the hostel every Thursday night. The chapel door creaked open. Reverend Mensah entered quietly, looking around nervously before locking the door behind him. A few seconds later, another figure walked in, not a student this time. It was Professor Lydia Asare, married, head of the university's disciplinary committee. Alma's heart nearly stopped. The two stood silently for a moment before the chaplain pulled Lydia close. They kissed passionately beneath the giant wooden cross hanging above the altar. Alma's phone trembled in her hands. But the real scandal hadn't even begun. "I can't keep hiding this," Lydia whispered. "We're already under suspicion." The chaplain sighed heavily. "Once the student election is over, I'll announce everything." Alma frowned. "Announce what?" Then Lydia said the words that would destroy the university by morning. "What about the money from the student fellowship account?" Silence. Alma zoomed in carefully. The chaplain walked toward the altar and knelt beside it. He reached underneath the wooden platform and pulled out a black duffel bag. Cash. Bundles and bundles of cash. 30,000 cedars, he said quietly. "No one will notice before the audit." Alma covered her mouth in shock. The university's Christian fellowship had been organizing fundraisers for months, claiming they were building scholarships for needy students. Students donated their feeding money. Alumni abroad sent support. Even struggling parents contributed. And now the money was hidden under the altar. Suddenly, another sound echoed through the chapel. Clap, clap, clap. Someone else was there. A tall final-year law student stepped out from the darkness near the back pews. Kwesi Hammond, the chaplain's student assistant. "You lied to all of us," Kwesi said coldly. Reverend Mensah froze. Lydia panicked. "How long have you been there?" "Long enough." Kwesi held up his own phone. "You preach holiness every Sunday while stealing from students and sleeping with a married lecturer." The chaplain's calm image cracked instantly. "You don't understand," he shouted. "I built this fellowship. I deserve something back." Kwesi laughed bitterly. "Something back? Students are starving in hostels while you hide money in church." Lydia suddenly grabbed the duffel bag. "We can still fix this," she whispered desperately. But then the chapel doors burst open. Campus security. Behind them stood the vice-chancellor himself. Alma realized immediately, someone else had tipped him off too. The next morning, the university exploded with scandal. Videos flooded social media. Students protested outside the chapel. Church members cried openly. Parents demanded arrests. By afternoon, Reverend Daniel Mensah resigned. Professor Lydia disappeared from campus entirely. And the chapel bell never rang at midnight again.